good morning. I want to come on the show. Let's engage. So, men should always find connects where they can offload, where they can vent, where they can express themselves, where they can exercise their potentials, right? Because some of the challenges we have as men is a part of not knowing who we are, not knowing what we're capable of doing apart from what the society has put on us, right? Which is go out there and or evening, depending on where you are watching or listening to me from. God bless you. Um, I'd like you, just before we carry on, to share this broadcast to minimum of three of your brothers. Might be your father, might be your cousin, might be your son, it might be your friend, whoever it is, a man that you needs to hear things like this. Men like to hear women are talking, right? Expressing themselves, expressing their challenges so they can connect. They need something. We all need to know that we are not alone because most of the times when we are saddened with these events that happen in our life, that's inevitable, right? We tend to think we're just the only one that's happening to. So when you know it's happening to someone else, there's a sense of relief in that. So please share this to a minimum of three brothers, three daddies, three uncles, three sons that are out there that you know needs to hear this. Share it. There is love, as the saying goes. There is love in sharing. And may God bless you as you do so. Amen. Amen and amen. So today, like I told you guys, so most of the times it feels like each broadcast is a continuation of the other one. I think last week we talked about uh, just going again, right? Doing that thing again, that thing that you think of, you've stopped, you stopped, pick it up and do it again as soon as possible, so that you don't lose traction, so that doesn't become very difficult. Because once you miss it two times, three times, four times, it becomes very difficult. But as soon as you miss it once, jump on it and do it again, right? Now, today we're going to be talking about the power of one. The power of one. And last week I talked about DFOCOMPRE, which is discipline, focus, and consistency, right? It gives you a predictable result. Now, the reason why I'll be talking about the power of one speaks about focusing on one thing. So knowing who you are, what God created you to do, if you find it, don't try to do everything once. Focus on one. Focus on one. So the first thing first is for you to know who you are. What is that thing that's unique about you that no one else can do the way you do it? Even though other people can do it, but the way you do yours is different. So focus on that one thing. That's the power of one, right? The power of one. When we're able to focus on that one thing, right, we get more results and we feel better. It makes us feel better. Now, some of the challenges we have, especially when we get into midlife, is that we spread ourselves so thin that we get tired of the whole. It feels like a game, a fake movie that you've been acting since. You get tired. Like, what is all this? I'm tired. That's what's called midlife crisis because you just hit a realization that it seems like you've been performing all this while. All this while. So if you get to that stage where you feels like you're performing and you're tired, and in some cases you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't perform anymore. I'm saying that because I experienced it where I got to a certain level. I was like, you know what? I'm just trying to provide for everybody. I'm just trying to do all this, do all this. What's all this? There was no joy in me. There was no happiness. So I stopped. I stopped. I was like, this doesn't seem right. I need to stop and do it right. Like, if I need to do it right, I need to do it right now. I don't want to get to the age of 60, 70 and start thinking, regretting my life that, oh, you know what, I just breezed through. I did not actually live life, right? I want to be able to live the life. So I stopped, right? And it took its toll on me because now you get confused. Where do I start from? How do I go? What do I do? All those questions becomes what creates mental health challenges. because the routine of performance, the movie that you were acting before, the script has been taken away from you, or you have even ripped the script by yourself that I'm not interested in this script anymore. But now, what do you do? Whatever you want to do, you're not used to it, right? So that's where understanding who you are and that unique thing that you have, every one of us, trust me, guarantee, every single one of us, every single creature on earth that God created has a uniqueness inside of them. That uniqueness, I guarantee you, can make you a millionaire, a billionaire, as a matter of fact, if you just focus on it. If you just simply focus on it. That's why today we'll be talking about the power of one. Just that one thing. What is that one thing in you that is so unique? You've always known it. I was speaking to my father today, and he said, you know, when I was young, I used to sing, right, and dance. I was surprised. I never knew that. And I said, you know what, Daddy, it seems like you have a lot of things inside of you that you never explored. He said, yes. But you see, if you can pick one thing, if it's singing for you, if it's dancing for you, if it's acting for you, whatever it is, just that one thing. I tell you, if you focus on it, you become a master of it. And you find joy in that thing because it's something that comes natural to you. It's going to give you joy, a lasting joy, not happiness. Because happiness is fickle, it's temporary, it's based on external things, right? External validation, external shining stuff is based on that. But joy comes from within. Joy comes from within. So if you're able to get that one thing that is unique about you and focus on it, right, you will achieve greatness. You will achieve eternal, eternal joy. I don't know if you got that. You will experience internal, which is from the inside, and eternal, which is lasting forever, joy. If you just find that one thing and focus on it. Now, this is where I now come to talk about défaut compris. So défaut compris is when you find that one thing, the way to have that lasting joy in you is to remain disciplined. Discipline. See, nobody achieves success without discipline. Discipline is the key to success. Discipline. Staying, I want to do this, and you do it. I should get up by 6, 5:30. Rise up. Discipline in one aspect of life shows up in all other aspects of life. Indiscipline in one aspect of life shows up in other aspects of life. So any opportunity for you to be disciplined, please do it, because it's going to show up in other aspects, and it might show up in places that you don't like. Right? So discipline is number one. That's very important. Discipline. You have to be disciplined. Number two is focus. So focus talks about the power of one. That's stay focused on one thing. Don't focus on many things. Focusing on 2, 3 things, that's not focus. Focus is to zone in on a certain thing. You zone in one thing. I'm going to keep this short now because I don't trust this. Focus is zoning on one thing. Then remain consistent. So D4, focus. Focus is full. D is discipline. Full is focus. And is consistency. So consistently do that thing. Consistently, repeatedly do that thing, that one thing. Once you get it, consistently do it. Then if you do that, you become predictable. You being predictable, that means people will begin to trust you because you're consistently doing it. You're not dropping the ball, picking it again, dropping the ball. They won't trust you. Trust is currency. Trust is currency. So they will trust you, become predictable. And ultimately, your result will become predictable as well, which means you start getting income, something in return based on whatever you're doing, right? You become successful in whatever you're doing because you're trusted. People reach out to you for that thing, right? And you can deliver it. So that's the way it works. That's Defo Compre. I'm going to keep this very short today because this might be going off on me. And hope you understand this. And God bless you as you begin to rely on the power of one. Find out one uniqueness about you and go and Defo Compre it. Be disciplined about it, focus on it, and consistently do it until you master it. Then you become predictable and your results will become predictable. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye for now.